Fear not, my loyal subjects. Your queen.
Hey guys, Sheffer with Ghost Knight Gaming, and hey, we're back with another Smite God introduction, and this time we are introducing the queen of the Greek gods, Hera. So let's take a look at her abilities first, and we'll start off with Commanding Presence. So this one's actually kind of neat. So each time she does damage to gods with her abilities or basic attacks, her ultimate, Argus the Defender's cooldown is actually reduced. It's actually pretty cool, and then Divine Shroud also gets reduced. If it is active, he's instantly healed. That's actually really cool. So it's going to be very interesting to play around with Argus a bit. So Royal Assault, this AoE attack actually has two areas of effect. At the directly in front of her effect, and a distant or a ranged effect that you can kind of adjust to hit multiple targets. So it's kind of neat, and it has potential to do some nasty damage. Polymorph is a line attack that does damage, but it also changes their shape for a short duration that slows them down and stuns, or at least silences them so they get invisibilities. Divine Shroud is a shield from damage and temporary movement speed. If he's active, if Argus is active, he gets radiant damage and moves at an increased rate. Argus the Defender, so this one is interesting for an ultimate because it actually summons Argus, her protector, to attack enemies. So it's an interesting ability, and it'll be fun to kind of play with it further. So let's, without further ado, let's grab some equipment.
Such a beautiful
So I'm still
gift.
looking at various builds with her. But the great thing is she's actually got a lot of abilities with really short cooldowns. So both her Royal Assault and Polymorph have very short cooldowns, so they're very versatile and being able to use a lot of it, especially if you start focusing on reducing the cooldown and increasing her mana per second. She is able to use those abilities a lot. Just getting from over here. Polymorph those guys. I find I haven't used a lot of Divine Protection as much as I probably should. Now this can still, her Polymorph can still be really good at clearing out minions. But I find this one more versatile. Now it's not early on, you really got to time it and aim it. But if you get good at it, the great thing about it is because the fist is a delay, or has a slight delay, you can actually hit them with the first set of damage as they drop in.
Argus,
Drop him in, you can do damage on the champion. And then we can get the damage in here. But if you use Royal Assault and they're escaping, it'll actually give you a bit of an advantage because you can hit with the first damage for them right at you, and then get the second hit as they're escaping. So it gives you an opportunity to potentially throw out a couple of different waves of damage all at once. So it allows you to deal with enemies that may have dove in close, and you can deal with them and get them out of your way. Now Argus has a set duration for how long he stays in if he isn't destroyed, like so. But the cooldown is at 60 down, slowly working down. So it's not a super long cooldown. So if you start hitting enemies, that cooldown goes down really, really quick. So if they start getting out there and getting in your way, just do damage. Keep hitting them, and hit them hard. Use your protection.
An ally has been slain.
Ignore some damage. Keep protected. You don't want to dive in too much with her because you want to focus on definitely on her magic damage and her cooldowns. So, for example, I want to get this one here
fit for royalty.
to keep building up her cooldowns and also increase her mana per second. That way, she can stay out for longer, doing more attacks.
Killing spree.
And we'll go. Miss that guy. All right, there we go. Get a hit. Now Argus is already ready to go. It does not take long for Argus to be ready to fight. That now. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, nope. Made a mistake there. That was my bad. Let's improve Argus. And we have enough for that. Alright, so every 10 seconds the pendant is active, subtract 1 second from all your cooldowns. So that's an even further reduction in cooldowns. So that's basically the whole plan, is to reduce the cooldowns so you're using your ultimate as often as you can. These guys are actually fairly aggressive this time around.
Minions have reached your portal. Bring the pain.
Alright, let's get back in and heal. Argus is already almost ready. There it
To
is.
my side.
Slain.
Now let's get him to give us a hand here. Like so. Add divine protection so he's going faster. Oops. Now this also improves our use of time. So if we're smart about it, we can actually protect ourselves fairly often from the effects of from a lot of attacks. Give us a higher sustain over longer encounters without worrying about our health so much. Now, Argus doesn't seem to be affected by that, so that's cool. Alright, he's about to disappear, so I was going to wait so I can start reducing the cooldown further. I missed. Alright, so that one has a great, Royal Assault has a great potential to be able to get when enemies are trying to get behind their defenses. So it's a great way to protect yourself against various attacks and be able to be quite the aggressor. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Oh, I was just outside of the range, but Argus is ready again. So, of a lot of ultimates, hers is going to be the most. It's going to be very consistently used. Almost as soon as you expend it, yeah. Jeez, that guy is savage. Let me do something. Let's go.
Minions have
Let's
reached
keep
your
improving.
portal.
Polymorph. So, pretty good for minion control.
An enemy has been slain. Minions have reached your portal.
Argus, strike now.
There we go. Let's clean them up. Stop this.
Rampage.
Protect ourselves. Oh, gotta watch our range. But yeah, with this reduced cooldown, definitely makes a difference. Upgrade Argus so he's a little bit tougher. I got him, but not enough to finish him off.
An ally has been
you.
slain.
Alright. Protection. See, this is already ready, so 6 seconds. Next to no time if you're dealing with everything that's going on in combat.
Unstoppable.
That's bad.
Cannot accept
Should have been ready to summon my next summon Argus again. So you want to be on top of checking your cooldowns with Argus. That way you can quickly summon him again when you're when he's ready. All right, so I'm going for more cooldown reduction. I want to be able to maintain the amount of attacks that I can do, and also increase my damage.
Minions have reached your portal.
Argus, to my
Argus is
side.
ready. Let's get him out of here.
An enemy has been slain.
And there's where the distance can come in. We can take out targets from at least much further away, even when we're not. There we go. Down. We can take the targets from multiple ranges too, so you can both defend yourself and aggressively attack. Take advantage of that. Okay. Ready.
Killing spree.
There we go. He's already down to Less than 30 seconds there on the return. Nope, missed. Keep hitting, so he'll be ready to go in 2 seconds.
Argus, strike now!
Get you off my tail.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Unstoppable.
Perfect. Good job, Argus. And you start getting good with the aim with your with Argus or with your polymorph and with the Royal Assault, you can potentially do a lot of damage to a lot of enemies.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, when you've got Argus out, you want to be relatively aggressive because it'll keep him going. 'Cause the more you hit, the more health he has while he's out. And the more gods you can hit, the faster he comes back. Gotcha. There we go, he's down to 16 seconds again. Oh, I totally missed that one. Oh, that was close. Argus is ready for action. Now, something he'll have a tendency to do here and there is he will randomly chase them into their zone and take a lot of hits, which potentially gives you a chance to protect yourself from taking those hits, but not necessarily recommended. Because yeah, he'll go all the way in. Alright, he's finally down. Start cooldown even further. Sending a couple guys, and then we're probably going to head back. Alright, let's go back. We've saved up a fair amount of gold here. So let's press on and see what other upgrades we can grab. Argus further. Okay, let's take a look. So we want to finish getting this one because it's another 10% cooldown reduction. And if I kill or an assist on the enemy god, another reduction of cooldown by 15 seconds. Alright. Here's one that I would like to find. There we go. So we want also to grab Soul Reaver. Mostly because of the magic power improvements, but also because it does extra damage whenever I hit somebody with one of my abilities. And I want to be able to, I'm going to be hitting with abilities a lot. That's the big thing about, actually any mage, a lot of times is their whole thing is more, and more damage. And it's mostly ability based. It's very rare you're going to see them using non-ability based. Get blinded. Help our archer out here. We are in a bad spot. Ouch, that is. We're in trouble. Well, that was my fault. Went in a little bit too close with her, and Argus wasn't quite there to protect her, so that was my bad. So you definitely want to use your line of defenders if you're going to come in and hit like that. Because they're definitely going to soak a lot of the hitting for you. And of course, we're going to actually use Fine Shroud. Probably a good idea. I don't know if I'm going to get back out there before they are done. Let's look at another upgrade. So magic power and health. We have yeah, 25% slower. That's not terrible.
Argus, to my side.
Here, put Argus out there right now. Oh, that's Alright, and he will defend you, but that's the thing. There's nothing stopping them from still attacking you, because he doesn't quite stop them. So a smart player is just going to go straight for you, and is going to ignore Argus if they can. As useful as he is, he can still be ignored, so...
Killing spree!
Big thing with Hera definitely is going to be practicing with hitting with the fists, because those are going to be the more damaging parts of Royal Assault. And then you're going to want to be making sure you're using your Divine Protection as often as you can to help you get out of sticky situations if you get too deep in. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed checking this out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, and I will see you guys again next time. Have fun, keep gaming.